Right, here she is. Body perfectly clean. So let's go. I'm going to start from the front of the car. What is up, guys? My name is Mark Santamaria. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RC vlog. Guys, I have a little confession to make. Oh, almost tripped. I've been working on the giveaway car, that Tekno SCT that someone gave me at a race to give away. I've been working on it without the camera. I get off of work and I'm tired and I just want to work on something and just kind of wrench and just get my mind and unwind for the day. And I've done a lot of work on it. The car, it actually needed a lot of help, but it was a super rewarding rebuild. When I first got it, it had all different types. One, it was super dirty. Had a lot of mismatching screws. It had some standard screws, which is kind of weird. But yeah, it was crazy. It was kind of a mess. But I got it all under control and I'm at one of the most rewarding parts. Sorry about all the noise in the background. We rented a bounce house. We had some kids over last night. Some of Ethan's friends over. Some of my nieces and nephews over. So we rented a bounce house and they're all playing out here. So it's gonna be a little loud, but we're gonna be cleaning off. See it down there? Right down there. We're gonna be cleaning off that guy today. And it is gonna shine up like a pretty penny. I'm so excited. Someone is gonna be super happy when they get this car. It's pretty freaking awesome. So I cleaned off all the electronics. It was kind of a wiring nightmare when I got it. There was a lot of extra wire. This wire needed to be kind of cleaned up. The switch wasn't really mounted. There was wires kind of like tied down places. I put a Spectrum radio and receiver in here. So that's all binded up, ready to go. I already calibrated the ESC. The ESC works. I've tested everything. Everything works flawlessly. Even that servo. The only concern I have is Savox servos typically pull a lot of amps. Sometimes it can cause brownout issues. We might have to change that, maybe not, but we'll find out after we get it all mounted. But all this is cleaned up, looks good, motor cleaned up. All I have to do is just mount this in there, plug it all in, and we should be good to go. Right, here she is. Body perfectly clean. So let's go. I'm gonna start from the front of the car and work my way back. So it is dirty. Put it on the trailer. I was gonna drive it up here, but decided not to. It is super dirty, but everything is already done up. So it's already fixed. Everything's good. So we'll start at the front. The front bumper was not mounted. Also, there were missing some screws in the shock tower. So I got that all squared away. I put the screws that were supposed to be in there. These front shock caps were actually set for emulsion. I put some brand new shock caps and bladder shocks, or a bladder setup on it. It's a lot cleaner to me, and yeah, it will work. It will work just fine. Also, I had one of the axles, stub axles, was a 4mm or 5mm stub axle. Everything else was 4mm. So on the first gen SCT, it came with 4mm stub axles. On the 0.3, it came with 5mm stub axles. Well, I guess he broke one and then had to replace it, and they didn't have, like, they don't sell a 4mm stub axles anymore. So I ended up getting a whole new set of stub axles, and I just put all of them to 5mm. So this is like the 0.3 stub axles. Look, it does have the upgraded steering Ackerman, which is nice. There's a steering, I think that's what they call it, the Ackerman, the steering plate, linkage thing, this thing right here. All these screws up here were different. I ended up putting the actual screws that were supposed to go in it. I added the center chassis brace. It did not have a center chassis brace. It had that carbon fiber piece. I didn't like the way it looked. I don't run it. I like the no brace in the rear and a middle brace, so I ended up setting that up. This is brand new. These screws didn't match. I ended up putting matching screws here. Rear, obviously I had to do the stub axles in the rear too. I did them all the way around. There was actually only one that had a 5mm stub axle, so I didn't do one of them, but 3 of them I did. Also, I did CVA rebuild kits, so I put new CVA pieces in there, like the pins and things like that, so there's no play. Redid the rear shocks, rebuilt them all. Got a nice little setup on here, all new shock oils. Again, bladder setup, brand new shock caps, no bent shock shafts. I checked that. They're super plush and smooth. See, no air in the shocks, nothing. Rear bumper was not mounted. I mounted the rear bumper. That's good to go. Everything. Oh, I gotta re-put all these bottom screws in. I don't like how this has the big. I don't like this plate in the back. So this has a rear chassis plate. The reason why I don't like it is it has a tendency to. The short course already kind of bucks the rear end up whenever you hit jumps really hard. yeah, and it bucks it up even more whenever you have that rear chassis plate. So I'm gonna take that off. But yeah, this thing, it just needs to be cleaned. So once I clean it off and mount the electronics, it's gonna be ready to go. Oh, I had to put new body posts on because it was running the ProTech body posts, which those are good, but they require the little thumb screws. It's a lot easier just to do it this way. I did have brand new body posts that I was able to mount on here, so that's all brand new. Yeah, this car is up to my standards. It is awesome. Like seriously, once I clean it off, it should be pretty sweet. So let me get it cleaned off and put it together. Oh my goodness, guys, look at how awesome this thing turned out. Look, so there's a lot of wiring, but I didn't want to take it off because it doesn't require any soldering. You just unplug it, which was super nice. Got everything mounted up, all cleaned up, super clean. Listen to how this is like butter smooth. Listen to this. Actually, by the way, I love the Traxxas tools. Let me turn the mic around. Listen to how buttery smooth this is. Oh my god, freaking perfect. So here's what it's gonna come with. It's gonna come with a DX, I think it's a DX3C. This was my son's old remote. It's gonna come with this charger. This was actually another donated charger. Big thanks to Chuck for donating this charger. That charger's gonna come with it. I threw in this battery. It's got everything, it's ready to go. And then 2 sets of tires. These are brand new tires. And then these are like barely ran. So they're gonna be ready to hit the track and go. This is gonna make someone super duper happy. Oh, I don't have the body. Let me grab the body real quick. There's the body. It's got this weird thing here, but it's actually probably good. It'll probably cool it down. But all this stuff, I'm just gonna hand to someone. It's gonna be pretty freaking cool. I'm pretty excited. So I wanted to drive the car, but it's been raining like non-stop for the past 3 days. So we're not gonna drive it on this vlog. I'll probably drive it on the next vlog, just kind of like an intro so you guys can see it run. I wanna drive it. It looks pretty freaking cool, but yeah, a lot of people are asking about how do I enter the giveaway. You don't enter the giveaway. I'm just gonna find someone who needs it or feels like maybe they want to race and they can't race because they don't have the means, and I'm just gonna give it to them. That's what the owner wanted me to do. The original owner of the car wanted me to do, so I'm gonna honor his request. So I put a lot of stuff in the car. He put a lot of stuff in the car. It's all rebuilt. It's perfect. Someone's gonna be really happy. So I hope you liked this video, guys. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, and you guys will see me next time. Later, guys.